over so soon? Why, we seem to have come through unscathed.
We mustn't allow ourselves to become complacent.
Tis a bit far. I'll gather these now. 'Twould be a shame to forget their location when we need them most. You'll not live to regret this.
Poison is a nasty affliction. This calls for a curative.
Serve you, master. One ill-timed dodge and I'm covered in bruises.
That was superb, Arisen! Yon path leads not to our destination. If you would prefer to explore, shall we do as that personage suggested, and make for the Rock Mouse's burrow? Follow me, Master. I shall guide you to the location.
Well now, isn't this lucky? Someone who knows the way. A band of knackers!
Fire's fury shan't be of aid against this foe.
Thanks, I suppose. Take this. I'll not remain in your debt.
One other thing. I do believe our party would stand to benefit from the addition of a sorcerer.
Their destructive capabilities are a sight to behold.
I do not espy any suitable footholds. Pray, follow me.
Materials such as this can be combined to craft things.
I'm sure we'll find a purpose for it in due time. "'Tis this way!
Come to think of it, is your pack not overburdensome? You carry so much, I worry for your poor spine.
Oh, pay me no mind. 'Tis one of a servant's many privileges to be entrusted with such articles of value.
Be wary. Narrow spaces limit our paths of retreat.
Let us proceed with due...
Leave it to me, Arisen.
You are in need of healing. Allow me... Wait a moment. Well fought, Arisen. People like that and we'll be done here soon enough.
You would gather materials here, Master? Can we really afford to carry more? This torrent seems well suited to our purposes, if you ask me.
It is not how we use this, but when it counts. I imagined would be most beneficial to conquest. One of us has been poisoned!
But of course, Arisen. You may depend upon me. Together, we fight! My patience wears thin.
I shan't allow any further harm to come to you.
If it happens, we are hardly familiar.
Leave off. Before you earn my spite.
My word! I cannot abandon my post.
At last, the moment I've been waiting for. Allow me to gather these up. Come to think of it, different masters favour different pawns. One whom I served preferred to have beastrons for allies.
Fascinating.
Device of fascinating construction, built to carry freight. And people, by the looks of it. I shall be your shadow.
Curative ought to do the trick. Product of heedlessness.
Buy a little something, won't you? Many thanks, sir. No, I pray you.
Get my hands on you!
Heavens, no! What are you talking about? Fucking damn. No, I pray you. Just let it end. I don't want to think anything.
Saved again. I'll redeem myself yet.
I'm done for, aren't I?
This is clearly designed to carry us somewhere. It could prove useful. Long-ranged attacks can be difficult to dodge. Let's keep the archer in your sights. No room for carelessness. When tarred, be sure to avoid open flame. Huzzah! What a team we make, Arisen! Shall I assist? Leave it to me. Come to think of it, hesitation bogs you down. Indeed. The journey's just begun. Walk it proudly. You'll do just fine. I've got a good feeling about this one. You would gather materials here, Master?
Your pawn is nowhere to be seen. Unless that changes, I'm afraid I cannot travel with you, Arisen.
A chest? What harm could there be in having a...
Well met. Does that make you the Arisen? Be at ease. I bear you no ill will. My name is Manella, and I come. Let me buy you a drink.
Hope you weren't expecting mercy. Be strong, Master. I shall protect you. Just a moment. I'll not take that.
Let me think on this. Steel yourself!
The people of Bakbattahl view pawns with great prejudice. They're even forbidden from setting foot in the capital. Her Majesty, Empress Nadinia, has long been troubled by this custom, but a practice so ancient isn't easily overturned. Many are unhappy about the existence of this tavern, even though it lies outside the capital, simply because it was established as a place for pawns to gather. I know not what manner of person you are, but if you would aid me in my efforts to make the people of Bakbattahl more accepting of pawns, I would be glad to offer you a residence permit. 'Tis a bargain more than fair, for those who hold such permits may remain in Bakbattahl without having their activities questioned. What say you? Glad I am to hear it. Take this, then. Simply show it to one of the sentries, and you'll be granted entry to the capital. Oh, and if you encounter any troubled Battahli along the way, I bid you assist them. They are harsh in their persecution of the pawns, but were they to be aided by the targets of their ire, mayhap a few stubborn hearts would soften. A simple plan, I know, but 'tis the only one available, or so it seems to me. I bid you good fortune, Sir Arisen.
Well met, sir. How's the day treating you then? Why, peruse at your leisure, sir. Do come again?
It take... It's two to make a sale, and this seller had nothing to tempt us with. Our funds are better spent elsewhere.
Full glad I am to be returned to you, Master. I cannot thank you enough.
You can count on me to fly to your aid in your hour of need, Master. Knowing when to use curatives is my specialty. 'Twill be an honor to serve by your side.
Troubling rumor has reached my ears, and methinks I ought to share it. 'Tis said there is an illness pawns can contract beyond the rift that inflicts unspeakable harm on those around them. As it progresses, the pawn gradually loses all self-control and, in time, will even cease to heed the Arisen's commands.
Can that really be true? I don't like the sound of it at all.
Well met, sir. How's the day treating you then?
Just about anywhere.
This might contain useful information.
This tavern is open to travelers of all persuasions. Aye, even pawns. So long as they've coined for their ale. You're in a tavern, sir. Only polite thing to do is order something.
Well met, sir.
Say, have you heard of the fantastical new drink that's come to flow in Bakbattahl? I am referring, of course, to ambrosial liqueur. 'Tis a disgrace that a connoisseur like myself has yet to taste it. Ah, what I wouldn't give for a cup. Nay, even...
Over here, if you please.
Well met, sir. How's the day treating you then? Well met, sir. How's the day treating you then? Always a pleasure.
Oh, well. Aren't you a fine specimen? Might I trouble you to show me your tongue? You're the very picture of health. I dare say a constitution such as yours could survive most any toxin. Have you ever crossed paths with an asp? If you have, I'm sure you'll agree that they are masterful poisoners. Not only do they spew venom with abandon, but they're crafty enough to coat their spears with the substance. Truly remarkable behaviour. 'Tis fit to pique any scholar's curiosity. No? Thus, my task for you. Might you be so kind as to return to me afflicted with asp venom? The opportunity to study the poison's effect on a living specimen would further my research by leaps and bounds.
Great, follow me.
You appear to be in fine health. How disappointing. Pray, return when you've the venom of an asp coursing through your veins.
As a matter of fact, I find myself reflecting on the time I fell in battle.
Such thoughts are best cast aside through action.
I've got wares of every ilk. Hope to see you again ere long.
Follow me, if you would.
This is a surprise. I'm a glad one at that. I know naught of value. Would that I did.
I believe this is intended.
'Tis good to be busy. Work begets opportunity.
All knowledge of this, God's way, stems from the forbidden magic research laboratory, which can be found here in Bakbattahl. However, you would do well to first travel to the Bakbattahl coast and seek a man named Ambrosius. For as a researcher of this laboratory, he will doubtless be able to answer many of your questions.
At once, Master.
With the port crystal placed, we'll be able to use a ferry stone to return here in an instant.
So Gwefencha is the elven... word for scale cinder. I suppose we ought to pay a visit to Bakbattahl blacksmith next. Pray, allow me to show you the way.
A guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way.
We pawns cannot set foot in Bakbattahl without feeling the people's contempt. We're here, Master.
I'm a master of the craft, I am.
Aye. What brings you to Brocker's smithy? Looking for scale cinder, are we? Well, you're in luck. Our forge is flit. Oh, 'tis at an elf's behest, you say. I'm afraid that changes things a wee bit. Elves and dwarves don't get along, see? Brocker won't want to help you. Unless you were to offer him aught he couldn't resist. Listen, I happen to know there's one bit of elven culture no dwarf can turn their nose up at. All elven fare's bland as grass. All of it. That is, save the singularly flavoursome dish, Nutriab. Course, no dwarf would openly admit to having a taste for it. But the fact of the matter is, the mere smell of that dish has dwarves foaming at the maw. Don't believe me? Bring a bowl of it to Brocker. You'll soon see.
Sir Fulvio, the artist whose service Sir Clark commissioned, is residing in Bakbattahl. Shall we go and meet with him? I believe I can guide you to the person in question.
A guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way.
Would you mind coming over here?
Go on, have a look.
There's naught I love.
Greetings, Sir Arisen. I have a message for you. Sir Manella would speak with you in the palace. Pray seek her out at your earliest convenience.
Wearing armor all day feels like a punishment.
What did I have planned for tomorrow? Interested in my wares?
Ought to set my notes to the ground.
Bread on the table. Hoy! Looking to change your vote? No need to overthink it. You can change it on a whim. You've naught to lose, and you might even make a new discovery. Gold's made to be spent. Pleasure doing business with you. Interested in my wares?
Nattering all day.
Oi, what's your problem? Walking about with pawns in tow, I mislike that. You from Vermont? Bet you're as prejudiced as the rest of your lot. Well, got something you want to say, eh? Save it. You're not welcome here. Suppose you didn't know, but we don't allow Vermundian scum in this tavern. But I've got a heart of gold, me. I'll give you a chance to redeem yourself. All you've got to do is prove your mettle against these sods, alone. That is. If you're bested, then we'll take all you've got. It's only fair, ain't it? Put your back into it!
Well now, quite the brawl we're having here. but I must say, these odds are rather craven. Did you leave your honor at the door?
And who are you supposed to be? You a friend of this one?
Nay, I'm a sellsword. Coin is my only ally. 'Tis not my conscience that called me here. Oh no, I simply cannot stomach acts of cowardice. Is there even one among you with the grit for a proper duel, one-on-one?
What'd be in it for us, eh?
The fact that I'd refrain from breaking your jaw. That's not quite the reaction I was hoping for. Mayhap you know not my face. How about my name then? Ragnar.
Ragnar? You're him. From the Scarlet Rains and the battle for Jeremiah? Well, 'tis clear you're a man best not crossed. But I trust you'll have no complaints so long as there's only one of us. Oi, bring it out!
Where's that reprobate gotten off to? We'll see if you can escape me a second time. Show him your metal!
What to do? I don't believe it. You're a bloody menace, you are. Come on, you lot. We're leaving.
Fine work, that was. Pray, save your thanks. I've no need of it. After all, judging by the skill with which you won that duel just now, I dare say you'd have bested those louts even if I hadn't intervened. I suppose that coward knew he was no match for you in a fair fight, so he had that beast take the beating for him. At any rate, 'tis safe to say you've piqued my interest. I hope our paths cross again someday. Of course, I can't promise I'll be as amicable then. As a sellsword, 'tis my policy to let my employer decide friend from foe. I'm sure you understand. Till next time.
One cannot...
Ah, yes. You're the one who aided us in storming the Coral Snake's hideout. I've been questioning Hugo, the bandit we took into custody, but he refuses to answer any of my questions. In fact, he's hardly said a word. The lad's been sent back to his cell for now, but perhaps I could trouble you to talk with him. I seem to recall that he recognized you. Are you acquainted? At any rate, methinks you might have more success loosening his lips than I.
Pray, follow me.
Well met, sir.
The world's changing. Not sure how much longer I can keep the inn open. It's tough, but complaining won't do any good.
There are worse things than turning in early, I must say.
To this world I return, ready to put all I've learned to use. Now we've the vim to tackle the day ahead.
Off we go then.
Feeling rested, I trust?
The world's changing. Not sure how much longer I can keep the inn open. It's tough. Do come again. Fancy a look at my wares?
I can proceed no further.
Sir Fulvio, the artist whose service Sir Clark commissioned, is residing in Bakbattahl. Shall we go and meet with him? Methinks I know where to find the person you're looking for.
A guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way.
We have arrived.
Huh? What in the... Where did you come from? Oh no, he did, didn't he? I'm sorry. I'm really, truly very sorry. I haven't slept a wink, I swear it. Well, I suppose I might have fallen asleep once or twice, but 'tisn't as if I've been lazing about. I simply haven't been able to devise any good ideas. I tell you, this arrangement has been an encumbrance on my mind from the very beginning. While I am glad that the old man appreciated my talents enough to commission me, it doesn't change the facts. I can only depict subjects that I've seen with my own two eyes, which makes things rather difficult, given the task at hand. Say, you appear a rather strapping sort. Would you be persuaded to bring me to a griffin? 'Twill be well worth any trouble. Clark shall pay handsomely to see this done, and you'd be doing me a great boon besides. I've heard aught of a griffin's nesting place. I shall await you there. Do keep in mind, however, that you must needs drag the battle out if I am to complete my sketch. Of course, I could look as long as I pleased if you were to petrify the beast. Indeed, a beast frozen in place would be much more easily drawn. 'Tis said that a famed sculptor of Eld used a Medusa's severed head to petrify her subjects before sketching them. Of course, I wouldn't presume to demand aught so legendary of you, Arisen. I only ask that you aid me in completing my sketch as best as you are able. Then I shall depart at once. Pray, meet me at the foot of the Guerco mountain range, east of the rest...
He wishes to gaze upon a griffin firsthand. 'Tis a tall ask, but not impossible. Shall we go where we are bid? Then follow me. I'll lead the way.
Go on, have a look. Many thanks.
I've wares aplenty, as you can see. I've wares aplenty, as you can see. I hope to see you again.
Not buying? That's just as well. Better to be selective than wasteful.
I wish I knew your restraint, Arisen.
You there? Have you a home in Bakbattahl? If not, well, look no further. As it so happens, I've one to sell. Now, I've noticed you tend to travel with pawns. Bold choice here in Bakbattahl, where they're ill-loved. So I thought you might prefer a home of your own to stay at, rather than a crowded inn. Well, what say you? A wise decision, sir. Do be sure to read over the deed. Here you are, dear.
lonely place, but not without its charms.
He wishes to gaze upon a griffin firsthand. 'Tis a tall ask, but not impossible. Shall we go where we are bid? Pray, allow me to show you the way.
A guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way.
Say, have you seen any statues about? Tell is, quite a number of them were found not long ago, just west of the Agamemnon ruins. Here's the curious part, though. The things look damn near real. So real, in fact, that collectors were willing to pay outlandish sums of gold for them. Would that I'd gotten my hands on one. Suppose I'll just have to hope there are more of them out there somewhere.
Follow me, if you would.
If I might be so bold as to speak my mind, different masters favour different pawns. One whom I served preferred to have beastrons for allies.
Each to their own.
Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here?
There's a shorter path we might take now. Allow me to show you.
Go harpies, master! Our foe abhors the cold. We'll force to use ice against it.
Whatever 'tis you need, I shall gladly oblige. Do not despair. I'm coming to your aid. If you would.
Are we ignoring the enemy today?
Let us defer to the Arisen's judgment.
'Tis as you say. Any last words?
Pray, follow me.
I'll combine my magic with yours. You might cast the spell more. Yes, Master. I shall hasten them to your aid. We've got them on the run.
It's a wonder any foe challenges us with the Arisen in our midst.
for your caution. Lord save our best will do.
Of course. The answer was staring me right in the face.
Focus your strength, Arisen!
I'll put an end to this, Bowmaster.
Certainly, Arisen. How might I be of aid?
You'll not live to regret this. My thanks. Where would I be without you, Arisen?
You'll have to manage on your own. I've got my hands full. right! Certainly arisen. How might I be of aid? Materials, eh? I shan't deny they have their uses.
He wishes to gaze upon a griffin firsthand. 'Tis a tall ask, but not impossible. Shall we go where we are bid? Follow me, master. I shall guide you to the location.
A guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way.
Have at me. I'll gladly take on any number of foes.
If battle cannot be avoided, 'tis fight or die.
It is easily done.
So close a call offers no solace in victory.
What fails to destroy us? Only
I discovered a shortcut near here while exploring in another world. Shall I show it to you?
Look, Master, a chest. Must find a way to open it.
It is a vexing thing to see it so plainly and yet be unable to open it.
You can count on me to fly to your aid in your hour of need, Master. Knowing when to use curatives is my specialty.
I'm only glad to have proven my worth.
If we share our strengths, we can begin formulating a strategy that caters to our respective skills.
Look here. Water is seeping through the cracks.
How's this? You keep your life, and I take the rest.
This seems a decent spot for a campsite.
Let us keep this place in mind for when night falls.
Now then, which way?
Fretting will get us nowhere. Let us pick a path and see where it takes us.
He wishes to gaze upon a griffin firsthand. 'Tis a tall ask, but not impossible. Shall we go where we are bid? Then follow me. I'll lead the way.
You're in your hands. Much obliged.
Prepare yourself.
Rally! Reinforcements have come to aid our foe!
I shan't let them harm you.
Efficiency at its best.
Let us try for the same result with our next attack.
Forgive me for being a burden, Arisen.
Asps attack with a fell venom!
'Tis weak to fire.
One of us has been poisoned. Certainly, Arisen. How might I be of aid? assist you, Arisen.
Fall back, and I will heal you with my magics. Wait a moment.
Over here, if you please.
Good morrow, everyone.
Come, we've much to be getting on with.
A new day, a new perspective.
There you are. I was wondering when you'd show. Now, are you ready to aid me in sketching that griffin? Remember, you'll need to draw the fight out as long as you can. I must behold the creature from every angle if I am to coax it, lifelike, from the stone. Marvelous. Up we go then.
Let us accompany Sir Fulvio and face this griffin.
We ought to follow close behind.
Positively splendid.
I'll combine my magic with yours, and you might cast the spell more.
Focus. A moment of decision may spell out doom.
Allow me. Wait a moment. We must rally. Panicking will only play to the enemy's advantage.
Enemy slows. Perhaps we have tired them out.
We must make the most of this opportunity.
Strike fast and true, and our quarry shall fall.
Prepare yourself.
I suppose that will have to do. I'll have to use my imagination for the finer details, I fear.
I wonder how Sir Fulvio's sculpture is coming along. Mayhap 'twould behoove us to pay him a visit. If you would be so kind as to follow me, I shall take you to the one you seek.